What are some of the best Christmas gifts for your son? What are some of the best ideas? If you haven't bought or you're not done Christmas shopping, what are some of the best ideas? I've got Carter right here, and he's going to judge some of the ideas that I got, and we're going to see what he thinks about what's some of the best Christmas gifts.
Okay, some of the best
Hold
Christmas.
on, hold on. I got something that's going to help us do this even a little bit better. Here we are, the big board. Now, here are some of the ideas. We got Legos. We got the Nintendo Switch. We got an "I will never quit" hat. We just threw that in there because that could be a good gift for your son. We got
Cody Rhodes action figure. Whoa!
you know.
And we got some amulet books in here.
Yeah.
If you're not an amulet, if you don't know what amulet is, it's like a comic book / graphic novel / book. And we have some K City Gaming merch, which is pretty good. So
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Now, the K City game, that's just an idea if you wanna buy your son some
merch.
some merch, yeah, from a YouTuber. So now I want you to rank from the top to the bottom. Which gifts do you think a dad should buy their son for Christmas?
So I've been waiting a long time for this. So basically, S tier is the Nintendo Switch, okay? S tier. It goes S tier, A, B, and then all the other alphabet. All the other alphabet.
That's the top one.
Yeah.
Okay. Now what's number two?
Number two has to be the merch.
The merch.
Our merch.
Our merch and any other YouTuber's merch that your son is into. Now what's number three?
Number three, Cody Rhodes Lego set.
So the WWE action figures, your son's favorite, whatever his is Cody Rhodes, but your son it might be something different. Number 4 on the list.
Number 4. Okay, so Legos.
Legos, you think Legos? Yeah. Okay. We're helping you out, dads. We're helping you out. We're helping you out. Now this, you know what I mean? Because you might think you know everything. You might, but this is coming from a 7-year-old. So you might want to. And then last on the list, but still a good choice, would be
amulet books. They are good books. But for dads out there, I wouldn't recommend them. I have 2 of them, I think. They're okay. They're not bad. On this list, they are not that good. So dads, if you want to buy your son these books, they're really good, but they have really sad stories in them.
okay. What's not on this list that your son should get? Cause see, that just shows you that dads, we don't know what's not on this. What would you put on this list that's not on this list?
So I've asked my dad for this like 100 times a day, and I think he knows what it is by now. You know what it is.
No, what is it?
You know, I kept asking you for that journal.
What's the name of it?
It's a Gravity Falls journal. Now, if your son's into mystery shows like Spider-Man shows and mystery books, I would recommend this. Now, personally, the Gravity Falls series is very good. I would recommend that you would try it for your son, because if your son, like I said, likes to adventure and stuff, likes adventure shows, adventure stuff, I will recommend that. And there is
What? Give us one more thing that you think should be on this list.
on this list, it has to be, I don't know, but I'm just gonna pick Lego. No.
No, you got Legos already on there.
Oh yeah. Dogman books.
Dogman books. Okay, that's another idea. That's another idea. I mean, of course, you always got, if your son is into sports or into, shoes. I mean, stuff that you probably already know. I was trying to give you some things that you might not think about. So, me and my co-host Carter, we trying to help you out, dads, for Christmas, giving you some ideas. But the number one thing, the number one ranked item on here is what?
Nintendo Switch.
You heard it first. Well, you didn't hear it first, but you heard it from my 7-year-old. So if you didn't buy it yet, you might want to think about buying it. And that is this episode of the Raising Karter podcast. You got anything you want to say to the people out there?
Yes, and the best Nintendo Switch is the red one. They have the largest screens, and the lights are more expensive for no reason.
So, what is the light? What is more expensive or less expensive?
More. The light is so it doesn't come with Joy-Cons. Now, the one on the screen, it says Nintendo. It's red, and the it so if you break it or something, there's a protective plastic on it. But somehow I managed to break that.
I thought the light was not as expensive.
It's more expensive.
Okay.
Because these cost like 100, 200, but the lights cost 300.
Let's do some investigative reporting here.
I got.
Let's do some.
Can they still see us?
They still can see us. Let's see.
I want the white one. The lights, yes. So, we're going to pop up a picture of what the light looks like and what the Nintendo Switch, the regular one, looks like. Now, the light is basically the same as the regular Nintendo, but this doesn't come with all the accessories that the regular Nintendo comes from, that the regular Nintendo has.
Yes. The Nintendo Switch Lite, my son, is less expensive. So it's not more expensive. We're trying to help the dads out here. So it's less expensive, and it's probably not what your son wants. Even, my son thought it was less expensive, more expensive. It's less expensive. But by the looks of this thing, I don't think this is what he wants.
Because it's less expensive, but it's basically just a small broken down TV. Now, you might not have heard of Gravity Falls. Now, this is it.
That's
The light.
that's the light. That's 200, basically $200. The Nintendo Switch, the regular
Cost
cost
is,
it costs around $300. So
the pricing goes to 200, 100, and 300. Now, if you
what's 100? We can't be giving people wrong information. There's nothing that costs 100. There's 200 for the light.
no, like the Nintendo Switch, they go into 100.
Okay,
150, 130.
that's you can buy the light for 200, and you can buy the regular one, the big boy, for 300. If you're gonna go all the way, like I said in another podcast, you might as well get them what they want, because there's nothing like buying something and they don't want it. If you want to get pissed off, that's the way to go about it. But that is this episode of Raising Karter. You got something else to say?
Yes. Now, if you want to buy this for your kid, it's all up to you. But they might not like it. They might, but it's all about a happy Christmas.
Right. And a happy Christmas is basically getting your son the things they want, but they've got to understand that, dad might be on a budget. Christmas is just one day. So if you want something expensive like this, the Nintendo Switch, then you might not be able to get all these other things. That's what we want to help fathers and sons understand, that dad wants to get you what you want, but you gotta compromise. Especially if you got other siblings, they need, they want stuff too. But that was this episode of the Raising Karter podcast. If this episode brought you any value, subscribe to our channel. Tell other people about this podcast, because it's a podcast that's for fathers with sons, and a podcast for men to get some information that they might not normally be able to get anywhere else, or just hear someone talking their language and talking about issues that concern them. And we are out of here. Peace.